Please begin to make your way into child's pose, bringing the forehead to the mat, your seat back toward your heels, and for now, knees wide apart, bring the toes to touch. Begin to bring your awareness to the breath, watching the inhale, watching the exhale, without changing it or trying to control it or make it into anything, just simple observation of the exchange of in-breath and out-breath. This keeps us connected to the moment at hand, the present moment, the only place that life is really happening. So please begin to deepen the breath. Take a deep inhale in through the nose, fill the whole body up with air. Open the mouth side to exhale as you begin to make your way into tabletop pose. Coming to hands and knees, pull the navel into the spine. Begin to inhale, lift the chest and tailbone, coming into cow. Exhale, round, tuck and curl, cat pose. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the chest and tailbone. And exhale, round, tuck and curl. Inhale, arch to lift. And exhale, round, tuck and curl. Inhale, arch to lift. And exhale, round, tuck and curl. On your next inhale, please find a neutral spine. Exhale, pull the navel into the spine. Then on an inhale, sweep the right arm high to the sky. We'll pause to breathe. Lift out of the left shoulder. Find space through the collarbones. Still breathing in and out through the nose. Deep fluid breaths. As you exhale, begin to curl, coming into thread the needle. We'll flow here. Inhaling up. Exhale, curl and flow. Inhale, float it up. And exhale, curl it under. And we'll pause to breathe with thread the needle. Please feel free to extend the left arm out and forward, maybe even crawling it to the right edge of your mat. Kind of lean back into this posture, opening up through the back body. Still breathing. Kindly walk the left hand in, plant it. Inhale, the right arm sweeps high. And exhale, circle the right arm down and around. As you inhale, extend the left leg out back long in front of you. Good, round, tuck and curl. Then inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, round, tuck and curl. Inhale, extension. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extension. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extension. And exhale, curl. Inhale, extend and lengthen. As you exhale, your choice to stay or bend the back knee. Reach around, grab the foot or the ankle, kick it back to lift it high. We'll breathe here, still in and out through the nose, deep fluid breaths. Another full breath in and out. Lovely. On your next inhale, let's re-extend the left leg back. And as you exhale, place it down to meet the right and take a child's pose. This time legs open or closed, whichever feels best for you. Always coming back to the power of the breath. Deep inhales and deep exhales. On your next inhale, begin to make your way back into tabletop, hands and knees. Exhale to pull the belly in. Inhale, float the left arm high. We pause to breathe here, lift out of the right shoulder. So see if you can press the mat away from you. Open and lengthen through the collarbones. Still breathing, pulling belly in. Exhale, round, tuck and curl. Inhale, extension and length. And exhale, thread the needle to flow. Inhale, extend and lift. Exhale, thread to flow. And inhale, lift it up. And exhale, flow. Good. This time we'll pause here. Thread the needle. Maybe stretching the right arm forward, maybe even crawling it toward the left edge of the mat to open up through the shoulder blades just a little bit more. Continue to soften the face. Relax into the posture as you breathe here. Tailbone is lifted. Always coming back to the power of the breath. Take another full breath in and out. Begin to slide the right hand underneath the chest and inhale, peel the left arm high again. As you exhale, circle it around and down. Then inhale, extend the right leg back. Big breath in. Exhale, round, tuck and curl. Inhale, extension. Exhale, round, tuck, and curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round, tuck, and curl. Hollow the belly. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round, tuck, and curl. Inhale, extend. And exhale, round, tuck, and curl. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Welcome to stay here, or bend the back knee, reach around, grab the foot or the ankle, find energy through the back foot, lift and lengthen through the heart space, square the chest, pull navel in towards spine, baby ribs in, breathing here in and out through the nose. Deep fluid breaths, another inhale, and exhale, kindly release, re-extend the right leg back, and exhale. Gently begin to tuck the toes and press back for a downward facing dog. For today in this down dog, let's keep the knees bent, and we're going to work to lift the tailbone high to the sky. As we shrug the shoulders way down the back away from the ears. Let the head hang heavily in between the arms. You might even give it a little shake, no and yes. Melting chest back to the thighs. On your next inhale, look forward and kindly make your way to the top of the mat, coming into a standing forward fold. Feet are hip width distance apart, and we'll just dangle for a few breaths here, reaching up to catch opposite elbows, adding weight to the spine, lengthening out the spine even further. Crown of the head heavily toward the earth. Please inhale. Exhale, return the hands to the mat. Bring the left hand down, bend the left knee, and inhale the right arm high, opening and spreading through the collarbones. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to slowly bring the right hand down, bending the right knee, and inhale the left arm high to the sky. Stacking shoulders, softening both shoulders though away from the ear. Leaning back and opening up the front body. Maybe pull that left hip back another inch. And exhale the left hand down. On your next inhale, lift halfway, find a flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Slowly rounding up, rolling up one vertebra at a time. We'll eventually reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, hands touch at the center of the heart. On an inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, swan dive, forward bend, knees down. On an inhale, lift halfway to find your flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose, and lower, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog, soften the shoulders, and exhale for downward facing dog. Relaxing head, full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lift onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, walk, hop, or float. Inhale, find length. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands touch at the center of the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, walk, hop, or float the feet, chaturanga. Inhale is upward facing dog. And exhale is downward facing dog. Melt the chest. Inhale, begin to make your way to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, walk, hop, or float. Inhale, find length. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands touch at the center of the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant hands, walk, hop, or float straight into chaturanga. Inhale is upward facing, soften shoulders, lift the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog, tuck toes, lift hips to breathe. Melting the chest, let the head hang heavily. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, walk, hop, or float. Inhale, find length. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands touch at the center of the heart. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, sit back, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. We're going to sink some weight back into the heels and pull the baby ribs in. Now shrug the shoulders down the back away from ears and fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant hands, walk, hopper, float, chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, begin to float the right leg high. As you exhale, stack the hips and bend the knee, melting chest back. Squaring off the shoulders. To go deeper, drop to the left forearm. Continue to press the chest back and pull the right shoulder down and back. On an inhale, re-extend and lengthen the right leg high. As you exhale, step it through in between the hands, making your way into high crescent. Stay on the ball of the back foot. For now, bend the back knee just a little bit to get the pelvis nice and neutral. Once you feel your neutral pelvis, kick through the back heel, lengthen the back leg, open up through the heart space. Drop the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, hands touch the mat. Step back. Coming into a plank pose with one leg or two, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float the left leg high. As you exhale, stack the hips and bend the knee. You're welcome to stay here or drop to the right forearm. We're going to work to square off the shoulders, pulling the left shoulder down and back. Coming back to the breath, breathing. Inhale, re-extend and lengthen left leg high. Exhale, step it through for high crescent. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Inhale to rise. As you exhale, bend both knees. Find a neutral pelvis, drop the shoulders. Then begin to kick through that back heel, open up through the heart space, drop shoulders more. Big breath in. And as you exhale, begin to make your way down to the mat. Step the left foot back, coming into a plank pose with one leg or two, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale is upward facing, and exhale is downward facing dog. Always coming back to the power of the breath. On your inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, walk, hopper, float. Inhale, find length. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, rise, Tadasana. Inhale is Utkatasana. As you exhale, this time we're going to find a prayer twist. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Sink the hips just another inch. Work to get the palms to the center of the chest. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. And exhale, forward bend. Inhale is Utkatasana, chair pose. Lift the heart space. As you exhale, prayer twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Bring the palms toward the center of the chest, making sure the knees are in one line. Spread through the collarbones. Squeeze the belly. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lift halfway to find a flat back. Good, you're welcome to stay here or begin to make your way into crow pose, Bakasana, your arm balance. We pause to breathe for 3, glancing forward 2, and 1. In your own time, step or shoot the feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, soften shoulders. And exhale, downward facing dog. We pause to breathe. Full breath in. Full breath out. On your next inhale, float the right leg high. As you exhale, stack the hips, bend the knee. Then inhale, re-extend and lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to the right elbow. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, cross to the left. Then inhale, reach it up. As you exhale, step it through for high crescent. We inhale to rise, arms float up. This time, as you exhale, begin to prep for a prayer twist. Hands come to touch, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Working to get the arm as far over the knee as possible so that we can get the palms toward the center of the heart. Pull the right hip back toward the left heel. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, peel open, warrior 2. Inhale, flip the right palm. Exhale, reverse warrior. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Float the right leg high, down dog split. Exhale, stack the hips, bend the knee. Your choice to stay or flip, wild thing. Reach the right arm forward and back. open up through the heart space. Big breath in. As you exhale, the right hand comes down. Inhale, float the right leg high. Exhale, step it to the outside of the right hand for lizard pose. Staying either up on the palms or dropping to the forearms. Then you're welcome to keep the back knee lifted or soften to the back knee. Breathing here, crown of the head reaching forward to fire up through the core. Knee is directly over ankle. Another full breath in. As you exhale, step the right foot back for a forearm plank, dolphin plank. Firing up the core here once again. And exhale, rest, child's pose. Always coming back to the power of the breath. Inhale, make your way into table. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, walk, hop, or float. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, chair pose, reach the arms up, sink the hips back. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, sit back, Utkatasana. Exhale is your prayer twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Now you're welcome to stay here or begin to spread your wings. Left arm down, right arm reaches high, collarbone spread. Inhale. Exhale, release, come back through center. As you inhale, float the arms. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, sit back, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Again, you're welcome to stay here or stretch the arms, open up the collarbones, right arm down, left arm high. Breathing in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, please make your way back through center and exhale. Begin to forward fold. Now we're going to make our way into a squat, keeping the heels kissing, the toes turned out. Knees wide. You're welcome to stay here or take Bakasana, crow pose once again. In this squat, our goal is to sink the weight back into the heels and into the tailbone as we stretch the arms forward and relax the head. In your own time, hands come underneath your chest. Please feel free to take a Vinyasa, lowering Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or just kindly step back into downward facing dog. Pausing to breathe, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale the left leg high. As you exhale, stack the hips and bend the knee. Inhale, re-extend and lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, cross it to the right. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, please step through high crescent lunge. Stay on the ball of the back foot. A big inhale to reach the arms up. Softening the shoulders, neutral pelvis. As you exhale is a prayer twist, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Find length and space through the heart. Head pressing elbow firmly into the outside of the knee and pull that left hip back towards your right heel. On an inhale, begin to make your way back through center, high crescent. Exhale, peel open, warrior two, soften the shoulders. On an inhale, flip the left palm. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down to the mat. Float the left leg high. As you exhale, stack the hips and bend to the knee. Again, you're welcome to stay or begin to flip for wild thing. Reach the left arm down and back. And breathe here for 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Begin to re-flip when you're ready. Come back through center. Float that left leg high. Big inhale. Exhale, step it to the outside of the left hand front for lizard pose. You're welcome to stay up on the hands or drop to the forearms. For today, crown of the head reaching forward to activate the core. Also, a modification is to drop down to the right knee. We're still breathing in and out through the nose. Deep fluid inhales. Deep fluid exhales. Take another full breath in. As you exhale, step the left foot back for a dolphin plank. You're welcome to stay here or join me. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder. Good, switching sides. Right knee, right shoulder. Press it back. Left knee, left shoulder. One more time on each side. And press back for a dolphin pose. Walking the toes in, just slightly melting the chest back. Take another inhale. And child's pose is your exhale. Melt it down. Always using this time to come back to the power of the breath. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Observing the quality of the breath now. Is it deeper? Is it a little slower? Maybe it's a little more shallow. In your own time, just begin to make your way back into downward facing dog, and there's really no rush to get there. And when you're ready, step, hop, or float the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands touch at the center of the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant hands, walk, hop, or float, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale is downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, this time all the way down to the belly. Interlacing the fingers behind the back, forehead to the earth. Inhale, peel just the chest off the mat. Use your exhale to pull the belly in. Then inhale, extend the legs, zip the legs up, point the toes, shalabhasana, locust pose. Still breathing, core engaged. Another inhale. And exhale, kindly release. Turn the left ear to the mat, cactus arms. And let the feet just kind of flop open as you rest, feeling your belly breathe into the earth. On your next inhale, turn your chin back through center. And you're welcome to take Shalabhasana once again, or bend the knees, reach around, grab the feet or the ankles. On an inhale, kick the feet back into the hands as you use the hands to lift the legs high for bow pose. Head and neck remain in line with the spine, belly is engaged, baby ribs pulled in. Still breathing in and out through the nose, sticking with the fluid inhales and exhales. Another deep inhale. And exhale, release. Turn the right ear to the mat, cactus the arms, soften forward. Relax the legs and the feet. Feel the belly breathe into the earth. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Preparing for round 3 of a back bend, Shalabhasana or bow pose. This time, if you take bow, you might consider crossing at your wrists, not the ankles, and then begin to peel up. It's just a variation. You're welcome to take the traditional variation as well. We're still breathing here wherever you are in your back bend. Head and neck in line with the spine. Another full inhale. See if you can go a little bit further. And exhale, kindly release. This time, hands underneath the chest. And we'll slowly press up into plank. You're welcome to take a chaturanga push-up and press back, or just press back into downward facing dog. On an inhale, please float the right leg high. As you exhale, bring it through for a pigeon pose. Lengthening through the left leg as much as you can. On an inhale, lifting through the heart space. And exhale, forward bending, coming into sleeping swan, the forehead to the mat or to your hands. If the forehead comes to the earth, stretch the arms forward so that you can really surrender forward into the posture. Pausing to breathe here, observing the quality of the breath now. How does it change in this posture? If it does, simple observation of the body, the breath, as we change from posture to posture. Please take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly begin to walk the hands back underneath the chest, just in your own time, like you're in slow motion. Then inhale, peel the torso off the mat, lift through the heart space. Now you're welcome to stay here. What we're looking for is a gentle back bend in the posture. So you're welcome to stay or bend the left knee, reach around and grab the foot. You might stay here. To go further, begin to slide the inside of the foot into the crease of the left elbow. Maybe even deciding to bind the posture, reaching the right arm up and overhead, coming into a mermaid-like shape, catching opposite hands just behind the head. Working to lift through the heart space, please inhale. As you exhale, kindly release whichever posture you've taken. Plant the hands, tuck the left toes under, and pull the right knee into the chest. Inhale, extend the right leg and open it up. Huge, gigantic circles with the right knee. Just getting circulation back in the right leg. Inhale, extend it, and exhale, plant, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Switching sides, please inhale the left leg high. As you exhale, begin to bring it through for pigeon pose on the left side. So I like to tuck my right toes, under and kind of scooch them back a little bit. If you bring the left shin more parallel to the front edge of the mat, it will be a little bit deeper, but be mindful of the left hip. So we want it to stay squared. You might even place a block if you have one, or a book if you're practicing at home even. Maybe a blanket or a towel underneath your left hip to keep the hips nice and level. This time as we fold forward, relaxing the entire torso forward, and begin to send your breath into your hips. Observing the expansion in the left hip as you inhale, the softness as you exhale. Still breathing in and out through the nose, deep fluid breaths. In your own time, slowly walk the hands underneath the chest and peel the torso off the mat. Now again, you're welcome to stay here. Be mindful that each side will feel different. So this side you might need to stay here. Maybe you decide to bend the knee and just catch the foot. Maybe you begin to work it into the elbow crease, perhaps even taking a bind. The left arm up and overhead, catching the right hand just above the head. Softening both shoulders, opening up through the heart. The trick here is to keep the belly engaged. So continue to pull the navel to the spine and the baby ribs in. Please inhale. As you exhale, kindly begin to release the posture, again as if you're in slow motion. And we'll slowly plant the hands, tucking the right toes under, find a cheetah pose. Then inhale, extend the left leg back, open up the hips, begin to draw gigantic circles with the left knee in one direction. Then inhale, extend, exhale, downward facing dog. You're welcome to stay here or join me in a vinyasa. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Please take a full breath in and a full breath out. And in your own time, hop, walk, step, or shoot the feet through to sit. Grab the backs of the knees and roll slowly down to the spine. Plant the feet hip-width distance apart, second toes facing forward. You might even walk the heels back toward the bum just another inch or two. On an inhale, begin to peel the tailbone off the mat. Curl the shoulders underneath the body. You might even interlace the fingers. We're going to work here to press into the heels and engage and activate the inner thighs, releasing the squeeze of the glutes. We want to, but let's resist the squeeze of the glutes. Take another deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower the spine back down to the mat. Resist the urge to pull the knees in. Just take a full breath in and a full breath out. Then on your next inhale, prepping for bridge pose again, or maybe Urdhva Dhanurasana, wheel pose, hands alongside the ears. On an inhale, you'll press onto the crown of the head. Exhale, press all the way up for your wheel pose. Again, pressing into the heels, releasing the squeeze of the glutes, and instead activating the inner thighs. Let the head hang if you're in wheel, and breathe in and out through the nose. Belly is activated. Another full breath in. And as you exhale, kindly make your way out of the posture. Tucking the chin into the chest. Again, resisting the urge to pull the knees in. Good. Take another full inhale and a full exhale just to feel the spine heavy in the earth. Then in your own time, now enjoying pulling the knees into the chest. As you do so, a gentle rock from side to side or forward and back to round out the spine. You're welcome to stay here or begin to make your way into happy baby pose, flexing the feet up to the ceiling, and you'll reach for either your big toes with the peace sign fingers and thumbs, we call that a yogi grip, or reaching for the outer edges of the feet with the hands, pulling the knees down. Then as you can see, maybe it feels nice to straighten one leg and then the other. Might feel nice to straighten both legs. breathing in whichever variation feels good. And slowly releasing, pulling knees back into chest, and extend the arms out into a T. Good. Now we're going to drop the feet to the ground and cross the right knee over the left knee. Scooch the hips to the right a couple of inches and then find a spinal twist. Knees fall to the left edge of the mat. Softening right shoulder, relaxing face. Deep inhale, deeper exhale. Seeing if you can make the exhale twice as long as the inhale. And when you do that, so that we really work to squeeze out, wringing out from the core, getting rid of any leftover toxins, making space for new, vibrant energy. On an inhale, kindly make your way back through center, unwind the legs, realign the hips, cross the left knee over the right, scooch the hips to the left a couple of inches, then drop the knees to the right for a spinal twist. Softening the left shoulder toward the earth, then relaxing the legs, letting the bind of the legs do the work for you here. Again, making exhales twice as long as the inhales. So we're really clearing out, making space for new energy, for positivity, for vitality. Take another full round of breath here. And on your next inhale, slowly begin to unwind. Come back through center, realign the legs, the hips, pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a good big hug. And slowly making your way into Shavasana. If there's anything else you feel you need in the practice today, please feel free to go for it. As you come into Shavasana though, let your feet just flop open. Flip the palms up to face the ceiling. You might even shimmy the shoulders down the back, away from the ears just a little bit more. Then just let your body surrender into a full and deep state of relaxation. Please stay here as long as you'd like. I'll close practice here so that you're able to just enjoy a deep and long Shavasana. If you'd rather come on out of it, you're welcome to do that as well. Go well, be well, and do well. Namaste.